All right. Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful divine friends. I pray you guys are doing absolutely well today. I am doing great. Today's just a beautiful day. Like, all these leaves are just falling, even, those look very green right there. But there's just been a lot of falling leaves lately, and I'm just such in the spirit of fall, even though it's 80 degrees. So, anywho, today we're just going to keep it going, right? We've done just regular soup, I guess. We've done breakfast. And now we're going to do dinner. We're going to see dinner for the soul. What does dinner for the soul look like? How should you end your night? What should your night routine be centered around? How should you be feeling at the end of the night to prepare yourself for an amazing next day, to prepare yourself for a wonderful night of sleep? Some of you guys, if you guys do lucid dreaming or, doing astral projection at night, how can you prepare yourself? Um, so yeah, let's see what's going to be said for each pile. You guys can go ahead and pick your image if you guys have not already done so. And I will catch you guys in whatever pile that you pick. If you choose to pick more than one pile, then I will see you plenty. Only pick one, then that is perfectly fine too. I'm seeing a chipmunk right here. So some of you guys might be gravitating towards a more luxurious night routine, a night routine that takes a little bit longer just to make you feel a little bit more pampered. But we'll see what's happening within the videos. So yeah, let's see. What your night routine should look like. How can you feed your soul at night to make you feel all good? So I'll catch you guys in your pile. All right, pile number one, let's get into your reading about how you guys can feed your soul at nighttime to prepare for sleep, to prepare for the next day, just to make you feel good and rejuvenated at the end of the night. For some of you, maybe it's starting with a clean slate. Let's see what it's like for you guys. All right, so I actually want to start with our Sacred of Geometry Oracle deck, and we'll see what happens from there. So let's move these out of the way, actually, just for right now. Move this right here for now. Alrighty. All right. So for pile number one, what is their soul dinner? How can they make their soul feel good at nighttime? Make them feel rejuvenated for sleep. Make them feel ready for sleep. Um, some of you guys, I just thought to myself, maybe going on like a nighttime walk or something before you go to bed, or before you just end the day, or maybe even start your routine. That could be like how you start your wind down period, is going on a walk. Some of you guys might have like a lot of extra energy that needs to be like released at nighttime. So let's see, how can what is our pile number one soul dinner? Okay, soul dinner for pile number one. Soul dinner for pile number one. I'm excited. I've really been liking these readings. Soul dinner for pile number one. First chakra. The energy of the root chakra supports our sense of safety in the physical world and binds us to our bodies. Um, it binds us to our physical bodies. So, like I was saying, this could be getting rooted down into earth at the end of the day, going out for a walk or sitting outside, and winding down outside, like maybe watching the sunset, or even like if you guys have a backyard space or a front yard space that you guys can sit at, maybe drink some tea, maybe just read a book, whatever it is. But this is getting in touch with your body, and like I feel like just really tuning in with your body at the end of the day, so you can start that slow down period. It's just kind of like checking in with yourself and say, hey, how am I feeling right now? Am I feeling okay? For some of you guys, this might be journaling. Maybe you're journaling outside, or maybe you're just observing your body, seeing like, what do I feel actually? Yeah. Maybe you feel like, oh, maybe I need to stretch before I go to bed, or maybe I have too much energy. Maybe I need to go for a walk. So this is really tuning in with your body at the end of the day, um, and seeing what you need. How can I support myself right now at the end of the day, before I go to sleep? So your routine might change up constantly depending on what you need that day, and what you need in that moment. So yours might not be like a set routine that you have. Your routine might, you know, you might have a couple routines that you switch through depending on how you are feeling in that moment. Bottom of the deck, you have transparency. The energy of transparency supports our expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being with more insight, honesty, and clarity. Yeah, this is just being very honest with yourself at the end of the day, saying, what do I need right now? How do I feel right now? So maybe some of you guys, it is just that journal practice, or some of you guys, I was just thinking, if you guys are tarot readers, maybe this is giving yourself a nightly reading, checking in with your body, checking in with yourself. Um, but definitely the energy for you guys is really checking in with yourself and seeing what you need. Um, and that itself is providing a sense of safety for your body, is because you are checking in with your body, um, and just checking in with the state of your body. Some of you guys too, at the end of the night, if you guys wanted to listen to like root chakra hertz music to just ground yourself even more, uh, but the color red is definitely there. Maybe some of you guys too, for yoga, if you're doing more root chakra based yoga too, like seated poses, uh, that'd be very helpful. But yeah, let's move on. Let's go to the Cozy Witch Tarot deck now and see, um, what is my pal number one soul dinner. Soul dinner for pal number one. Some of you guys, I feel like, kind of have some magical energy to you guys too. Like, she's looking at this, and this is the Nine of Wands card, but I feel like she's doing like meditation through. There's meditation where you can use certain points, certain like inanimate objects to just stare at, so you can go deeper into like that sort of trance, or like a deeper meditation. And she's look. It looks like she's just using that candle to meditate with. For some of you guys, maybe this is meditation at night and doing like, I don't know. So maybe some of you guys are good with fire magic. Of course, be safe and careful. Um, but this can be manifesting through fire too at night. Maybe doing like your manifestations at nighttime. Maybe you guys have like a little witchy routine that you guys want to do or get started with. Lighting candles. But I am seeing her just meditating through the candle, like she's like in a trance with the candle. And wow, I'm also like, I'm looking at the band-aids that she has in her arm too. So like when I'm outside in nature and I'm walking through Mother Gaia, I'm just like, Mother Gaia, please take any, extra weight that I have off my shoulders, or I ask that I can transmute any pain into you. In return, I ask that you bring me light or whatever. I feel like you're giving your, this might sound weird for some of you guys, but if any of you guys are into like witchy type of things, this would be perfect for you, is to give your pain to the flame. Um, and I'm saying that as in like speaking affirmations to it, like saying, I, burn away all the pain that I'm feeling in my lower back, and I give it to this fire element. I feel like for some of you guys, maybe connecting with the fire element at nighttime would be, I heard, transcending for some of you guys. Connecting with your element, maybe if some of you guys are fire signs, or you have fire in your moon sign. I know our moon sign talks about like in what ways we need to do self-care for ourselves, but um yeah, maybe identifying your moon sign and looking into that too. But let's pull more cards and see, what is my pal number one soul dinner. How can it feel good at nighttime, live in their soul at nighttime? How can my pal number one live in your soul at nighttime? Actually, let's pull my card. All right. So at nighttime, I'm feeling like you guys, your soul doesn't need much. Your soul is like, let me just tune in with me. Let me, if some of you guys, this is like tuning in with the fire element, lighting a candle. You guys just don't seem like you need much. You guys have the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords, saying, try not to be so picky, okay? And why aren't you resting? So you guys, if you guys have some like restless energy, you might be trying to find, like, make yourself find things to do at nighttime to wear yourself out, rather than just like maybe sitting down and seeing what comes to you. So like I was saying, you guys might not have like a set routine at night. You guys probably just need to tune more in with yourself and say, what do I need right now? What do I feel like what I need right now? And when that comes, acknowledging that fully and be like, yeah, if I feel like I need to um, just lay on the floor for a while, then I'm going to lay on the floor for a while. If I feel like I should watch a movie right now, I'm going to watch a movie right now. And if I feel like I should literally just lay in bed and maybe scroll on my phone for a little while, then I'm just going to do that too. So your night routine is heavily like depending on who you are at that moment and what you need in that moment, and how your day, how your day has been, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm looking at this King of Cups in reverse, and it's like, how can you pour your cup? How can you pour like the cup that you poured to others throughout the day back into you, um, back into your temple? Is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Okay. So your end of the night routine for your soul is like, how can I pour energy back into me, depending on literally what I need at that moment. Yours is not like very distinct. Like you guys are supposed to. Oh, this is truly just depending on how you guys feel throughout the day. Let's see. Are there any other cards that want to come out? Candle again, Ace of Wands. Don't you see how your passion makes you glow? And we'll do one more. Queen of Swords. Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Why did I just think that some of you guys might have a podcast? Like, some of you guys, this might be reading at the end of the night. Something like can stimulate your mind. Maybe there's a passion that you have that stimulates your mind at night. Some of you guys might do Sudoku puzzles. Yeah, this is like for you guys at the end of the night. Also, how can you release everything from your mind too? And then it might be like a sort of like a little hobby or passion that you have that can like help you guys relieve stress at the end of the day. For some of you guys, I'm literally thinking like, oh, crocheting, or gosh, I just keep looking at this candle too. Maybe you guys just like candles, like to light candles. But I feel like you guys are also energy workers too. So that's why it's like important for you guys to check in on your energy through like at the end of the day to see what needs to be transmuted with that Ace of Wands right there. What needs to be transmuted at the end of the day from your energy. And that's why you give it back to the candle. So maybe that's okay. So that's for some of you guys that are into fire magic or into just working with the element of fire. Fire is the element of alchemy. So you guys can do your energy work with the candle at the end of the day to release any burdens or stress that you guys might have had and allow the fire to take away those burdens. This might seem like very woo woo to some of you guys, but that's what I'm feeling. So I have to say it. But you guys, at the end of the day, the energy work, yeah, energy work at the end of the day for you guys. But also in a way, like there's also maybe a hobby or something that you guys do that can help release. any tension or stress in the mind area. If this is journaling, or some of you guys with this Queen of Swords, maybe it's at the end of the day, instead of journaling, maybe you don't like to write, maybe you can use the voice memos app on your phone and just kind of rant about the day, kind of let things just come out about what happened throughout the day, and say whatever you need to say to get it off your head, get it out your head, get it off your chest, and just allow yourself to rant freely without any like without any harsh words that you're saying like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Like, no, this is your voice memo to just talk shit if you want to talk shit. Let's see. Cosmos Oracle. Let's see. How can my pal number one? What is my pal number one soul dinner? How can they feed their soul at the end of the night? Pal number one soul dinner. How can they feed their soul at the end of the night? Some of you guys, it might also benefit you guys to pick out your clothes the night before. Pick out your clothes, pick out your accessories. Maybe open the window for some of you guys. If you guys sage at night, make sure you guys are opening the windows, but maybe getting some fresh air into the room too. And you guys can use that as like, um, as a way of like, how do I say this? If you guys are into magic, like that's another thing that you can do is opening the window. And opening the window like will, you can relate it back to like allowing any thoughts for your mind to just leave out the window, and then when you're done closing the window. I hope that makes sense for you guys. But does this make sense, like using that window as like the portal to the mind, like referring the, I don't know, how do I say this, does that make sense what I said? Is that like when you open the window, take it as you releasing everything from your mind and shooing everything from the day out that window. Yeah. We have intuitive knowledge, unconsciousness, receptivity, and synchronicity. So again, this is tuning into what your body needs for the day. Some of you guys, this might be taking a bath at the end of the day to get in tune with the water element. You guys are giving off very witchy vibes, though. Like you guys are seeing like you need to tune in with the elements at the end of the day. To release any fog, yeah, like you guys, to release any fog that you guys might have is to tune in with the elements and to maybe even just release anything into the elements and see what they're willing to give back to you too. What you release into the elements, it might be returning to you with intuitive knowledge of what you need to do. So this is receptivity, opening up to what you need and what you can receive. So let's see, one more card, please, for divine dinner for my child number one, or divine dinner. Presence, acknowledgement, mindfulness, and openness. Again, it just comes back to you being open to yourself, being open to what you need at the time, and being open to what your body is feeling like at that time too. Um, Completion, looking forward, dissolution, and innovation at the end of the day. So you guys might benefit from planning your day ahead. Like I was saying, maybe you guys need to plan out your outfits the day before, or you guys just need to write out a list of everything that needs to be done the day before. So then there's not more stress added on your like on your mental space at the end of the night. But this is, maybe some of you guys at the end of the day too, it's like that gratitude. I know they have those like 5 minute gratitude practices where you say five things that you were grateful for the day, what good things or what happened today, five things that happened today, and then five things you're looking forward to tomorrow. But you guys, not only is it good to find presence in the now and see what you guys need in that moment, but what do you want to see from yourself the next day, and how can you help yourself get there by maybe taking some of those challenges out of the way that night. If this is having a clear list of what needs to be done the day before so you can um, have things flow better at the end of the night, or if this is making sure you set a timer for yourself so you wake up at a good time for you to have a good breakfast and take a shower or whatever in the morning, or to have more self-care in the morning. But at nighttime, you guys need to release all your burdens. So finding a way to do that, this could be through candle magic, this can be through opening up the window and allowing everything to flow off your chest, and kind of shooing it out the window. um, But this is finding yourself at the end of the night, um, and just kind of holding yourself maybe at the end of the night and just saying, I'm proud of myself for getting through another day. How will I do it tomorrow? Or allowing that to be tomorrow's problem if that's what you need. But acknowledge yourself, acknowledge what you need at the end of the day. And I think that's all I got for you guys today. I thank you so much for joining me throughout this reading today, allowing me to give this reading to you guys, tapping into that energy. I wish you guys the absolute best. I wish you guys love and light. Hope you guys are feeling free enough to spread your love and light with yourself and with others. And I will catch you guys next time, maybe in another pile, another video. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever. Let me know how you feel about the video. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Peace. Pile number two, let's get into your reading for today. Let's see what your soul dinner is. What does your soul want to eat? Let's say, what does your soul want to eat at nighttime to make it feel good? How to rejuvenate your soul at the end of the day, um, to make you feel good. So, I want to start with the Cozy Witch Tarot deck. Let's see. How can pile number two make their soul feel good at the end of the day? Soul dinner, pile number two. Soul dinner, pile number two. Soul dinner for pile number two. It's quick. Ace of Swords, look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas. Ten of Pentacles, having it all looks different to everyone. And King of Wands, shine your light, or shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. I like that. I want one more. Oh, just this one. All right, so at nighttime, I just heard with the Judgment card, reaffirming your position. So maybe at nighttime is when you do affirmations. Like if you guys have been struggling with I should be somewhere else rather than where I am. Um, this might be a good time to say your affirmations at nighttime, even if this is like affirmations for good sleep, affirmations for the next day, or affirmations in general. But look at you, you're bursting with sparkly new ideas. Having it all looks different to everyone. Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. All the signs say you're exactly where you're meant to be. Yeah, that reaffirming your position seems very strong right here. At the bottom of the deck, you guys have toxic witches. Be cautious of those who take more than they can give. Some of this seems like there's a environment that isn't it's kind of polluting your energy. And this could be like maybe even like cleaning your room at the end of the night and noticing how that changes your headspace before you go to sleep. But mm, it might be I feel like some of you guys, if you guys do have like a room that's a little bit more on the messier side, this can be cleaning up your room in a way to help clear your headspace. Um, Even your closet area too. Wow, I was gonna say, whoa, this light is actually flickering, but it's like the light that's shining through the leaf, and the leaf is glowing, so it looks like the candlelight is actually flickering. That's so cool. Um, and this also can be like lighting candles at the end of the night too. But how can you bring yourself back to you at the end of the night? This is finding you at the end of the night. Um, this could be scripting at the end of the night to seeing your desires, seeing what you want, and how can you lead yourself there. There's something about some of you. I feel like some of you guys might be writers in a way, like intuitive writing at the end of the night, or scripting something. You guys, some of you guys might be wishing that you were in like a whole, like in a different place than where you were. But I feel like it's also right now maybe just making the best out of the space that you have. Or if other people think that you be, I don't know, what is this? What is this? What is the theme of this reading right now? It's not seeming like a what to do at nighttime. This is giving something else. But why? Why is this happening to me right now? What's going on? Nine of Swords. We all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. There's something else that's happening. Like this isn't turning into a how to feed your soul at nighttime. This is different. This isn't nighttime anymore. This is in general that like something's picking at you, picking on you. That's keeping you up. That's so your routine, your soul for the dinner isn't starting necessarily at nighttime. This is an overall thing for you guys because it's keeping you up at nighttime. It is giving you worries. Um, it's troubling you in a way, and this could just wow. This reminds me of me a little bit, or of how I used to kind of be. It's not kind of. This is how I used to be. Um, to where my external life was taking over my sleep so bad, to where I would have night terrors, or I would have insomnia. Like I would have stress-induced insomnia and things like that. Um, it's like you want more from yourself, or you feel like other people want more from you, and it's not what you can give, and it's not what you want to give, and it's like making space for you to say it's okay that this is all that I can give, or this is all that I want to give. Um, this is like releasing the burdens of others so you can get a good night of sleep, so you can feel peaceful enough to even close your eyes and have a good night's rest. This is something. This isn't nighttime anymore. This is how to live so you can even have a good nighttime, have a good night's rest. But this is also like I'm feeling like for you guys, this is being okay with you. This is being okay with how your mind works, and how your mind works, as in like you might think differently than other people, as in like of what you want to do, how you want to dress, how you want to be. Um, but I'm hearing that you guys need to stand your ground, because the light that you are lighting for yourself is going to attract other people regardless. And it might attract some negative attention, but it might also attract some good attention too. Um, this is rooting yourself in you, being the light in your own eyes is what I'm hearing too. Yeah, I'm feeling like you guys are offering a lot up of yourself, and people are like, well, that's all you got, and it's like that's all I can give, and that's all I want to give. um, but if it's troubling you in the end, you got to look at your circle. Some of you, this is also creating distance, distance where it's needed. So your reading has changed a little from, and I want to talk about this magician in reverse right here, because the magician in reverse talks about feeling like it's you having all the materials that you need, but feeling like you don't have all the materials that you need for something. I'm gonna look for the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so my eyes keep going to the. It's not too late to change course. Maybe you're worried about something. You're worried that something has gone on too far and or too long, and um, you can't do anything about it now. But that's confirmation for you guys that you have the power to do something with it now, and you have all the materials that you need to do something with it now. You gotta look at your surroundings right now, see what you have. So tell me more about this situation, pile number two. Pile number two. Tell me about them. Vision in reverse. Channel. Seems like you guys are scared. Like you guys are getting insight poured into you, or you're getting you're seeing you have seen something with the higher consciousness, but it's like not acting on it because it's like, is this real? Will this give me anything? Yeah, there's a lack of trust. You guys have abundance in reverse. This can be trusting the universe, trusting yourself, trusting your surroundings. Um, what ifs? But you're seeing. I have patience at the bottom, perseverance, cycles, and divine time. Divine timing. This is letting things just happen. This is surrendering to the divine and knowing that it is scary. That the void is scary because the void is everything but anything all at once, right? Um, just kind of like letting yourself fall, knowing that you'll be caught at the end. Yeah, there's a sense of fear here. Like you might have walked away from something fearing that it won't grow. Instead of waiting for the cycles to just pass, like letting the drought period pass, you might have walked away or you're feeling like you should walk away. So this is different. This is different. Let's actually look at the Starseed Oracle deck. Tell me more about my pile number two right now. What's going on with my pile number two? Mm. Bottom of the deck, you guys have wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. And then you guys have Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Water, your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. There's an essence of taking care of yourself right now, and allowing whatever is happening, whatever this external outcome that you guys don't have, maybe you guys don't have full control of that or control over the situation, and that itself can make you, of course, feel like can feel unearthed. It can make you feel unbalanced, like what the hell is going to happen, or I don't have control over this, and this is scary. And if you've done your part, be happy with yourself that you've done your part and allow that to be. But this is how can I take care of myself right now so I can find some peace within myself, so I can rest, so my body's not feeling tight. My shoulder, like you might find yourself that your shoulders are up, or you might find that your tongue is constantly pushing at the top of the roof of your mouth, or roof of your mouth, and there's a sense of anticipation. Um, Notice when you're standing if your feet are firmly grounded, or if you feel yourself leaning back more on your heels, that's you reaching into the past. But if you're if you notice that you're always more on the tips of your toes, it's like you're anticipating something in the future that you're constantly looking forward. instead of being in the now. So there's a sense of waiting, letting the universe play things out for you and seeing what happens. Show me one more thing about my pile number two. One more thing about my pile number two. And then after this, we'll ask how to bring more ease into your life. But show me one more thing about my pile number two. Intimacy. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness, but that was in reverse. So the idea of not feeling trustworthy of something right now, or feeling like you can't trust something right now, and it's making you back up. So, and then you guys have surrender in reverse at the bottom of the deck. There's something that you are trying to grip onto, or this could be other people gripping onto an aspect of you, or you gripping onto an aspect of something else that is not within your control. If you have done everything that you need to do, um, give yourself a pat on the back and allow the universe to to do its part. If you've done your part, trust that the universe will do its part. Right? That's part of the contract. That's part of our co-creation status. Like if you did your part in as the co-creator, then the creator has to do its part too, right? So trust that your partner is doing this with you. That you're not working alone, even when it seems like it. This is um, giving like that five of coins energy, like feeling like you are alone in doing something. Um, so trust that the universe will do its part. Trust that if you are leaning on someone else, that they'll do their part too. So let's see how to put you at ease right now. Actually, this reminds me of pile number um, 4 from the Breakfast for Your Soul video, because their reading ended up being something totally different. Like theirs wasn't a um, Breakfast for the Soul. It was based off of something else. So I wonder if you guys also picked pile number 4 for that group too. All right, so these are different. Let me take a sip first. Sorry. All right. How can my pile number 2 be more at ease right now? Pile number 2. How can we put them more at ease right now? All right, I don't like the way those pulled out. Let's go back. How can my pile number 2 be more at ease right now? Grace, and you guys have authenticity. The frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to the to and the sorry. Let's just start that over. That was not smooth. All right. The frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. Authenticity. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others as well as ourselves. So this is, I feel like this is kind of surrendering into you guys. You guys, yes, definitely with this third chakra, this is confidence. This is confidence in who you are and confidence in what you're meant to do. And confidence in who you are as a human, as a soul. This is seeing your talents and being proud of your talents and okay, sorry, that mic went off. I wonder how long that's been off. I was not paying attention. Um, so I hope you guys just heard that. This is all right, so you guys have the energy of the solar plexus chakra helps us to realize who we are and who we are meant to be, so we can set a course towards our goals. It's like the universe is screaming at you right now. All right, pile number 2. We are finally back. I had to let my microphone charge and let my phone charge a little bit, but we are back and ready to go. Okay. Okay. So, what I was saying, how to put you at ease. Um, I want to read a little bit of this grace card to you guys. It says the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation or adaptation to and the anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourself on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. So this is coming back to self. This is coming back to your natural way of being. Um, and that's allowing ease with yourself. If you are fighting against your authenticity and fighting against your own sense of self, you are causing friction within your life and your way of being. And there might be people testing you constantly because the universe is like, fight for yourself. Um, and this is when you show up within your own power and fight for yourself. Fight for who you want to be and what you want to be. Um, but also, this ease is smoothing. Oh, yeah, the currents that you are feeling can be smoothed over by your own authenticity, by embodying yourself every time you get the chance. And it's hard. It is hard embodying ourselves. I still have problems doing that with myself sometimes too, and I have to keep coming back to myself to say it's okay for me to be who I am. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing inherently wrong about the way that I want to be, about the things that I like. Everyone is allowed to like what they want to like. Um, and instead of judging ourselves, and ask yourself, do you judge others for the things that they like or the way that they want to be when they live in their own authenticity? The answer is probably no. And then ask yourself why you don't deserve that same compassion. Um, and that, do you think that you won't be loved fully if you are the person that you are, the person that you are meant to be, your authentic self? At the bottom of the deck, again, we have the third chakra. The energy of the solar plexus chakra helps us to realize who we are and who we are meant and who we want to be, so we can set a course towards our goals. So this is coming back to self again, saying, I am me. I understand me. I see me. I see what I want to do, who I want to be. How can I get there now? So this is committing to yourself. Ease can be brought to you by committing to yourself, just taking small moments, small bits to commit or to commit to yourself. It's going to be hard at first, definitely, if you haven't done it. Definitely if you like have more people pleasing tendencies, it'll be hard at first, but the vision that you see of yourself is rightfully yours to be, rightfully yours to embody. So this is about accepting the challenge. um, be Embody the phoenix spirit. And when I say embody the phoenix spirit, I mean be the person that rises from the ashes, that burns away all fears by opening its mouth. Like, you are everything that you are meant to be. It's about seeing it within yourself. So um let's go back to, now that we have said, that can help you bring ease into your life. I want to see, um actually, let's see who you are real quick when you, this is really reminding me of what I had to do for pile number 4 in the last video. So I really wonder if some of you guys resonated with that pile or picked that pile. But let's see, who are you when you are living in this authenticity of you? Who are you? Who is my pile number 2 when they're living in their authenticity? Who is my pile number 2 when they're living in their authenticity? You guys have structure and freedom. You guys, I really wonder if you guys picked pile number 4, because I'm pretty sure pile number 4 got structure too. And they also got this beginnings card at the bottom of the deck. Not at the bottom of the deck, but they had it, threshold on their spread too. Um, you guys have built a structure around your freedom. You guys, the only rigidness that there is now is the boundaries that you put up against other people, and not even rigid as in like you're no fun or whatever. It's rigid as in like you have set boundaries of your expectations, of your expectations of yourself and with other people. You have spread your wings. You have let yourself out of this cage of fear and have embodied yourself. And you put the key on your neck so you know now that you are the one that always has it. You guys have walked through the threshold. You guys, oh my gosh, there's a beautiful butterfly right here. I hope it dips down so you guys can see it. It's beautiful. It's huge, big monarch. So the essence of change is within you guys. You just got to be willing to do it for yourself, and know that you deserve it. You deserve the life that you desire. It's been put into your vision because it's meant for you to follow, to see through with it. So, who you are when you have accepted this and allowed ease instead of causing friction against who you are is someone who is committed to their own independence, committed to their own freedom. And like I said, with that phoenix spirit, one, you guys have the wings right here as the phoenix, but it's also renewal on this freedom card saying that you guys are able to, like the phoenix, rebirth yourself every time you need to. It's committing to yourself 100%. And there is passion for life. And this is like, and you'll notice how your passions start to, how you start to become more passionate towards life now. And it's because you're not fighting against you. You are, um, I heard someone say that we are the instruments to our soul. And I think that is so beautiful because how often do we deny ourselves? I saw 444 on the clock and I saw 111 on the clock earlier as I was doing this. How often, which the 444 is like reminding me to say that like we are safe within ourselves. And you guys had that first chakra. Wait, was that you guys? No, that's part number one. Never mind. Um, but what was I saying? Oh, that we are the instrument for the soul. And how often do we deny our soul to play us as the instrument? How often do we deny ourselves for letting our soul play its tune? We just plug the little flute holes and don't allow it to play its tune. And I feel like that's like telling the painter you can never paint again, um telling the I don't know, telling the dancer that they can never dance again. It's like how are they supposed to live? How are they supposed to find that spark? And this is me coming to you to say that allow that soul to use you as an instrument. Break free from the chain that you are someone else's instrument and that you should be playing the tune of anyone else besides yourself. You are the instrument of the soul, and the soul is waiting for you to allow it to play its tune, what it's so, just to live in its own vibration, the own vibration that you set for yourself before coming to this planet. So this is coming back to yourself over and over and over again. And that's the essence of being human, I think, is coming back to ourselves over and over again. Is committing to coming back to ourselves over and over again. I was inside eating my food and I was just thinking about the fact that life, that is literally life. It's forgetting ourselves when we come here just so we can find ourselves over and over again for lifetimes. Is to find ourselves over and over again. Like, I think that is so cool. I used to be so drained by the human experience because I'm like, this shit is draining. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Pardon my language. But it's like, I understand now. It's to find yourself. And the idea of the movie Soul, right? When I think all the characters were called Gary or Jerry. I think it was called Jerry. Um, in the overhead or in the oversouls, they were called Jerry, and he was like, one of the Jerrys was like, "Oh, you silly humans and your purposes." And I understand now. It's not about this is my purpose. It's about you. It's about your passions. What lights you up? It's about coming back to you every time. Because every time you come back to you is you identifying with the soul. And that's why the movie is called Soul, is because it is identification of the soul. It is, what does the soul strive for? What makes my soul passionate? And I just, when I finally, and my first time watching that movie, I was a little bit frustrated because I was like, what does he mean? you silly humans in your purpose. Like we have a purpose. We're and I mean I constantly probably say that on this channel is your purpose, but I mean it loosely, because the idea of a purpose isn't exactly a purpose. Like your purpose of living is to live, right? And the idea of living can be circled around family, it can be circled around hobbies, it can be circled around what lights you up. And that is the soul. The soul is a light. So why dim yourself when that goes against yourself, right? If the soul is a light, why would you dim it, right? That's the friction against the soul that you can cause against the soul. I'm sorry if I'm straying off too far now. I just had to get that all out. I've been meaning to tell somebody that. So pile number two. You guys are the lucky ones I got to hear it. All right. So let's go back now because we have to get that out of the way so we can get into your soul's dinner, right? Your soul is still hungry. It has not eaten dinner yet, but now we can allow your soul to eat. Let's let's see. Let's see. Soul dinner for pile number two. All right. Now that we've gotten that all out of the way, I had like a knot in my throat before. I feel like I had to say so much to you guys. Um, so back to soul number two. How, what is my soul number two's, or soul number two, yeah, soul number two. Soul number two's soul dinner. What is their soul dinner? Pile number two. What is their soul dinner? How can they bring more ease after knowing what we already do know source? Let's move on and see how we can bring about more gratification, more ease, um, happiness into their nighttime routine. What do they need in their nighttime routine? Already knowing what we do know. Um, soul dinner for pile number two. Soul dinner for pile number two. You guys have Page of Cups. Let yourself be continuously surprised by this thing called life. And this might be your self-discovery era. This is when you come home and you're like, let me pour myself a cup of tea and dig deeper into myself. Let me unwind at night by winding into myself, by seeing who I am after I peel these layers off. So this might be coming home to do shadow work. And this might just be pouring yourself a cup of tea and just diving deeper into yourself, um, and touching, like, look how she's at the edge of the water here. This is touching your own surface, touching your subconscious. This can be writing down all your desires. If it sounds like a fantasy, write it down and watch it come to life later on. Once you dig deeper into your waters, right, you're about to touch the surface. Allow yourself to get there. Toxic witch at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So this is releasing toxic habits. If this is you scroll for too long at night and you know it's not good for you, this is releasing it because you know it's not good for you, and you want to do better for yourself. This can be taking the time to stretch at night because you know your body always feels tight at the end of the day and you have not made time to do it before because you know, procrastinated and now it's too late and then you got to get up at 5 or blah, 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 blah. And they're like, you got to get up in 5 hours, whatever. This is taking time for yourself, taking time to cut out, actually write a list of the things that are not working in your nighttime routine. Why do you feel rushed? What time would you like to start your nighttime routine? What time would you like to be done? What time would you like to lay down in bed? What time would you like to actually be asleep around ish time? Like what time? What feels good? What is your desired nighttime routine? How can you get everything in that you want to get in? And also, how can you pour out all the emotions that you want to pour out at the end of the day? And how can you dig deeper into your emotions at the end of the day, too? And not just ignoring them. This is at least touching the surface for you guys, getting close to touch the surface. More about my pile number two's desired nighttime routine, slash third soul for, or dinner for their soul, dinner for pile number two soul. You guys have the Four of Wands. Family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. You guys have it in reverse though. And then you have Nine of Wands at the bottom. It would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. So this might be kind of taking yourself out of the scene. This might be spending some you time at home or wherever you live by yourself, and taking some time to just be in your own energy. Figure out who you are in your energy. Figure out what you feel confident about when you're alone in your own energy. And then you can also make a list to see who makes you feel less confident about the things that you want to do. What environments make you feel less confident? How can you soar higher? How can you do this and this and this? This is taking time to see you. Again, this is looking at the light of you, but also acknowledging the dark, acknowledging the shadows of you too, because those shadows are a part of you too. It's literally like if you were to, like, it's like saying if you only got heads. I mean, if you're, flipping pennies or whatever, and you got heads every time, that doesn't mean there's not a tail side too, and it doesn't make it a heads penny because you've only seen the penny, or if you've only seen the head side of the penny, and then vice versa. If you've only gotten tails, it doesn't mean there's not a head side. It doesn't make it a tails penny, but there's two sides of that coin, right? Both sides are acknowledged, right? There is a heads and a tails, and that makes up the penny. Like you're not just going to split the penny in half and be like, oh, it's just a heads penny, it's just a tails, but no, it's a penny. There's a heads and there's a tails, and both are there. It's it's part of its creation. So acknowledge that part within yourself too. I'm ready to go to the Cosmos Oracle deck. Actually, let's see. Dinner for the Soul for pile number 2. Dinner for the Soul, pile number 2. Knowing what we already know now. Dinner for the Soul. Dinner for pile number 2. Soul. All right, so this is pouring. I like that the air actually came in reverse. Wow, and this is seeing the magic of your mind, seeing the magic of your thoughts. And what, when I look at wow, okay, actually I'm seeing this different now. So when I look at this air element card, it kind of reminds me of waves, and that kind of makes me feel like you are diving into the subconscious of your mind. You are diving into the emotional space of your mind to see what lies at its deepest corners. And this is like, this is the depth right here, but this is you reaching the surface of it. Um, and with the dragonfly right here, the dragonfly starts in really murky waters until it's able to get its wings and fly out of the waters. And now we see dragonflies just flying around, right? They come back and touch the surface and lay like thousands of eggs. But sorry, a little fact for you guys. But this is touching your surface and seeing what's beneath it, seeing the magic of what's beneath it. Dragonflies in the like esoteric world is magical. They're very spiritual, they're very magical, and it's because they go through profound transformation. And so your nighttime routine can be sitting down with your thoughts, with your emotions. How do those two tie in with each other? How does your emotional space affect your mental space, or yeah, affect that mental space, and vice versa? So how can you bring more ease into that? This could be journaling. I feel like journaling at the end of the night would be very powerful for you guys, sitting down to see, who am I, right? With that authenticity card, and you guys had the uh third chakra card too. This is, who am I? So this might be shadow work at the end of the night. And then I know for me personally, when I would do shadow work, definitely when I was doing shadow work for my chakras, um, every time I would do them, like I would journal it at night, and then I would have dreams concerning, not dreams like relating to whatever chakra I was working on, or related to whatever aspect of my shadow that I was working on. And then at nighttime in my dreams, I ended up doing shadow work in my dreams too. So um, I think you that would just be opening the door for you guys. Like, this is you touching the surface, but you guys can be opening up the door. So, like, once you guys get started with this too, this might be like opening up the door into your dream space too, to get to do even more of that shadow work. Um, but I see you diving more into you. Let's take some from the Starseed Oracle deck. Knowing what we already know now about pile number 2. Dinner for pile number 2, soul. How can they feel more relieved at nighttime? Dinner for pile number 2, soul. How can they feel more relieved at nighttime? Didn't I already draw these cards for you guys earlier? Water your garden, nourish your body. Water your garden, nourish your body. Sorry, nourishment, body care, and tenderness and rest. This can be taking a bath at night, but this is really, really loving on yourself at night. This is sitting in your waters. Um, this can be, I mean, literally your emotional waters, and like doing a cleansing bath, or just, maybe sitting in the bath if you have access to that, or a shower, drinking a lot of water at night, saying affirmations to your water, because as we know, water holds memory, just like our friend Olaf taught us. um, and doing even maybe like mirror affirmations too. But this is really loving on yourself. This can be a oil massages, right? You just get some jojoba oil or argan oil, whatever, and you give yourself a nice massage. You can do like lymphatic drainage, get yourself a dry brush, give yourself a face mask. This is pampering yourself at nighttime. This is making you feel comfortable enough to go to sleep, regardless of the day that you've had, or regardless of what has come. This is making you feel good. This is your wind down time. I am noticing a lot of water, cups in general. So this can be really drinking some tea at nighttime, but making sure you get your ounces in, um, liters, whatever you drink, or however much you drink. And then earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So this is coming back again to me for this shadow work. I think nighttime would be very powerful for you guys to get into your shadow work, but also getting into what you want out of this lifetime. Again, as I was saying earlier, you guys are co-creators and creators. You guys have and hold so much power, and this is for you to start being awakened to your magical power. So be amazed by yourself. And do I have on my what's it called, on my Pinterest, I have a board called journal prompts. If you guys want to, those are journal prompts that I did when I started my spiritual journey, when I started my shadow work journey. There's a lot on there. If you guys ever want to just scroll through, and hopefully you guys can find, not hopefully, I know you guys will definitely find some. There's so many different versions, different genres, different themes, whatever, for shadow work prompts and just journal prompts in general. If you don't want to get too deep and you want to, start light at first, you just want to know little bits and pieces of who you are. There's some lighter ones on there, and there's definitely some heavy ones on there too. So, I wish you guys the absolute best, the absolute, absolute best. I wish you guys absolute love and light. Hope you guys are feeling free enough to spread your love and light with yourself and with others. And I will catch you guys in another pile and or another video. And thank you guys so much. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Peace. All right. Pile number 3. Let's get into your reading for today about what does um oh, what's your soul's dinner? I was like, what are we doing reading on? All right, soul dinner for pile number 3. Let's get into it. Soul dinner for pile number 3. How to make soul number 3 feel nice and at ease and relaxed at nighttime. What's something desired for the routine? What is pile number 3 soul dinner? Soul dinner for pile number 3. Those are coming out quick. Wow. Alchemist, Metamorphosis, Death, and Endurance. And then we have Connection, Bliss, Love, Devotion. I'm hearing gratification, but gratification for all the things that you've done within yourself. I love that for you. I am seeing water here too. Maybe this is taking a bath, going into your own emotional depths at night. Maybe you guys like to journal at night, or just find a way to tune into yourself. This can be doing yoga at night, maybe like heart opening poses. You guys have the Peacekeeper, Equilibrium, Objectivity, and Cooperation. Um, what body part does Libra rule? What body part does Libra rule? Gosh, let me look that up for a second. Give me a second, guys. All right. So Libra rules lower back, kidneys, and did I say liver? I can't remember. But so that, if you guys do have like um, pain in those areas or stiffness of anything, stiffness in the joints, drinking a lot more water to help support those kidneys, but also like um, creating that like lubrication for your joints before for your muscles. So I feel like stretching at night would be very good for you guys. Doing some yoga. Again, I'm seeing heart opening poses, but also some hip opening stretches too. I see she has her hand over her hip. So I'm thinking at the end in Shavasana when you can kind of lay like this, hand over your heart and hand over your hip, as a kind of as below, so above type of thing. But also, you guys have inspiration at the end of the deck or at the bottom of the deck, which is telling me that you guys might want to do something to stimulate your mind at night. Do something that you're good with, get in touch with the creative flow. If this is writing, painting, reading, doing something to stimulate your mind at the end of the night. And this can be doing like I keep going back to yoga for you guys. If this is doing like a harder yoga pose, doing a type of flow exercise, but getting into a flow of some sort. This can be just your own state of flow, but I am seeing a creative flow for sure for you guys. And when I say creativity, it doesn't have to be something like, oh, you are sitting down and, drawing. It can be as simple as you like reading a book, right? You can be reading a book, and if you have an active mind, then you're creating like the story in your head. You're seeing the story in your head. But you guys should do something at night that helps stimulate your mind. Um, and not stimulated as in sitting on your phone, right? That's kind of dead stimulation. I mean, like stimulation as in action, stimulation as in writing, or um, I don't know. I just heard a puzzle come up in my head. Maybe some of you guys like to do puzzles. Or I don't know, if you want to go for a walk, doing something to stimulate your mind in a way that it doesn't feel like it's like rotting it. So let's go deeper. Let's go into the sacred geometry deck actually. Um, Ooh, kind of sensual, something a little bit more sensual too. Maybe some of you guys like to have, sorry, this is so awkward, but like some of you guys like to have a look. This is awkward for me to say. But some of you guys, maybe you just like, your time to make love with yourself is nighttime. I'm feeling some sensuality with this group. So maybe you like to have a more sensual sexual experience at night. Oh, maybe I can't say that word on YouTube. I don't know the rules of conduct for here. I've never read them, so if I can't say that, oopsies, I didn't mean it. um, but I did mean it, so yeah, whatever. All right. um, dinner for Dinner for soul number two. Dinner for soul number. Or you guys are not soul number two. You guys are soul number three. Dinner for soul number three. Dinner for soul number three. How to feed number three soul at nighttime. Dinner for soul number three. Freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. Ooh, this could be exploration of your own depths. Again, like some of you guys might like to have like a very touchy feely type of night with yourself, to where you're like, maybe you're just exploring yourself, exploring your likes, exploring your desires, exploring your wants. um yeah, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. That's fun. Oh, let's find more, because we have this Scorpio energy, and I feel like Scorpio kind of gives that energy, does it not? But yeah, let's keep going. Strength. Wow, the other freedom card almost came out. So a sense of freedom at nighttime. Maybe you guys just like to have a very, I don't know, not like a night routine, but like kind of just like moving, just kind of doing. With this connection card, you guys just might want to do what you want to do at nighttime. Um, yeah, and like it might change. So let's find out more. Dinner for soul number three. Dinner for soul number three. Dinner for soul number three. It's like these cards want to come out but don't want to come out. Dinner for soul number three. Abundance. Bottom of the deck, you have expression. This kind of rusted color is popping out to me. But let's look at the strength card first. We have card number 38, strength. The frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all of our qualities and skills towards a strong, balanced way of being. Um, oh, I was gonna say, wasn't it this pile? I After I channel something, I literally feel like I lose all brain cells, and I'm just like, what happened? Because I was like, wait, is it this pile that I was talking about, doing something creative at night? But this, this again is like coming back into harmony with yourself, coming back into harmony with your heart space, and doing something that you're good at. I feel like you guys, whatever hobby or whatever that you have, or that something that you're good at, it's this nighttime is a perfect time for you guys to express that, to express your creativity. Maybe that's when you feel the most energized at nighttime, and you might wonder like, gosh, why do I have all this energy at night? And it's like, maybe you need to express that in some way. You need to put it on some pen and paper. Look, bottom of the deck, we have expression. I just noticed that the frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. So this is communicating the way of the soul for you guys. So your soul wants to communicate at nighttime by expressing it in terms of creativity, in terms of some type of stimulation that you guys like are being called to do at nighttime. Um, Abundance under the Peacekeeper, the energy of abundance activates our ability to manifest the wealth we need to this, the wealth that we need in the sense of fulfillment that comes from our heart and soul that are overflowing with love and gratitude. Let's see. Oh, this can be manifesting at nighttime too. Um, it took me so long to get to. Grateful I got there though. This can be manifesting at nighttime, manifesting from your heart space. If you guys are doing like um, more heart opening poses for some, I keep going back to yoga for some of you guys, or you guys are doing like heart chakra affirmations, or listening to heart, like the heart chakra hurts music, or um, something, I don't know, doing heart shadow work, whatever it is, this is a great time to start manifesting from that heart space too. Because after time, if you're working on it, or you guys have already worked on it, and that heart center starts to clear up more, it's the perfect time to start manifesting. It's just an easy portal right now, or a portal, for those manifestations. I said right now, so maybe you guys have already cleared this time or cleared it out, and it's time to get started with that. But yeah, this nighttime is a good time for manifestation for you guys. Maybe you guys have strong moon placements in your chart, Pisces, or I don't know, something with the moon for you guys. Maybe manifestation is working for you guys, or is meant to work well for you guys, and it's time for you guys to get into the cycles of the moon, get into your own cycles. If you guys have a cycle, a monthly cycle, getting to your own monthly cycle and syncing that with the moon. Um, feel like I'm just kind of going on and on now. Reflection under this with master number 33 on it. The energy of reflection supports our growth through the insights we get from the contemplations of self and others. So I think I said earlier for you guys, if you guys did like shadow work at night or something like that, or journaling, that is reflection of the self. And as we reflect deeper on ourselves, we end up figuring more and more out about ourselves too. And that's just like, I feel self inquiry is parts of our of I don't know, of what we're supposed to be doing here on earth, is learning more about ourselves, learning about us. Who are we? Because as we discover ourselves, we discover the whole. We discover who we are in the whole. Um, and for shadow work, as we know, that healing ourselves is healing the whole. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Let's get a couple cards from our Cozy Witch Tarot. Dinner for the Soul, pile number 3. Um, there's a fly. Dinner for pile number 3, Soul. Ooh, came out cool. Six of Pentacles. Every blessing you give will eventually be returned to you. All right, I just heard like some of you guys might pray for other people at nighttime. Um, or again, I feel like this comes back to manifestation too. But also manifestation to you, and also the work that you put in to yourself at nighttime. If you guys are doing shadow work, like I was saying, man, um, doing shadow work on yourself, like healing yourself, is healing the collective, and the energy that you give to heal yourself will be returned back to you in tenfold, because the universe always supports when we are willing to take those deeper aspects of ourselves into consideration. Um, so I keep feeling like you guys praying for other people at nighttime, like praying for the universe or something. Um, and I've heard every cent is being accounted for. So maybe like there's some good karma coming you guys' way. You guys have already been doing this or something, but there's definitely some good karma coming your way if you guys have already been doing that. Let's take two more cards. Standing for pile number three soul. That's three cards. Dinner for pile number three soul. There you go. Thank you. Eight of Swords. Stop overthinking it. Just do it. Um, some of you guys, some of you guys might have a hard time figuring out like what you want to do at nighttime, or maybe you have ideas of what you want to do at nighttime, and it's like, oh, it just feels like too much to even get started with it, or oh my gosh, like I would love to do that, but like by the time I get to it, I'm like, I'm ready for bed, I'm overstimulated, blah blah blah. And it's like, just get to it, just do it. There's something that like your heart is aching for at nighttime to express itself in some way, and it's like, just get to it, just start now, and then it's going to become a habit at some point, and then you guys have the world. Yay, you did it. Do something to celebrate a job well done. So at nighttime, this is, I feel like giving grace, giving thanks, at the end of the night, giving thanks to the universe, giving thanks to yourself. Some of you guys might feel like dancing at nighttime. I feel like you guys probably have the most energy at nighttime. Um, and it's looking for a way to express itself. So this can be dancing at nighttime, listening to music as you just wash your face, or as you clean your room at night, or whatever it is, cooking dinner. This is getting, I keep coming back to a very sensual experience that you guys are meant to be having at nighttime. Um, It scared the crap out of me. Yeah, just a very sensual experience that you guys are supposed to be having at nighttime with yourself. This is loving on yourself and kind of romanticizing your life. I feel um, like being the main character. Like act like the main character. I mean, you are the main character, but definitely start acting like that main character in your life. Um, um, and there is something that's coming up about releasing heartbreak, I feel like, for you guys. So maybe like stirring, there's energy stirring up in you guys that is waiting to be released, and maybe moving, dancing, creating, stimulating yourself in some way at the end of the night will help release this energy that has been stored there. So that is all I got for you guys today. I thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys can give this video a like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about the video. If you guys want to pick another pile, please feel free to do so. If not, I will catch you guys in another video, actually. Um, and yeah, I wish you guys absolute love and light. I hope you guys are feeling free enough to spread your love and light with others. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Peace. All right, pile number four. Let's get into your reading about your soul's dinner, about how to feed your soul at nighttime, make your soul feel all good, ready for bed, ready for the next day. Where are we starting with this one? We are starting again with the Cosmos Oracle deck. How to feed pile number souls. Pile number souls. Pile number three soul at night. Not three, gosh. Pile number four. I apologize. Pile number four. How are we feeding pile number four soul at nighttime? Sorry, I just definitely hit that mic, I think. My bad. Pile number four. How are we feeding their soul at nighttime? How to make them feel all good and at ease, ready for bed, ready for the next day. Dinner for pile number four soul. Dinner for pile number four soul. Awareness. This can be meditation at night, non-action and truth. I think this is sitting in meditation at night. Seeing different sides, different versions of yourself is what I'm also feeling too. Just awareness of the self, awareness of you as a whole. Power number four, including your soul at night. This came out right. You guys, I feel like I'm meant to have a more structured routine, probably the most structured routine out of everyone here. You guys do have the structured card. This is foundation, routine, and commitment. I think it would make sense for you guys to have a more structured routine that you guys commit to daily, and actually follow through on it. You guys might actually gain pleasure from um, following a more set routine. Um, I feel like not limiting yourself. If you guys like, if some of you guys are afraid to have like a midnight snack, or you guys are like, oh, I don't want to eat that late, I feel like you guys might, like, it might do your body well to have more of a free eating style at nighttime, just to engage more with your senses. I feel like you guys do have a nurture right here, which is that Taurus energy and sensuality. So being free, and it might not be food for some of you guys, but it can just be being free to explore your sensual nature. If this is having a fuzzy robe or having fuzzy socks, and gaining that touch part of our senses, or if this is lighting a candle or an incense, or um, um, a diffuser in the room so you can touch that part of your senses, or if it is having a window open slightly so you can get the slight breeze in there, and that's engaging that part of your senses. There's a more sensual experience that you guys should be having at nighttime. But you guys are looking at a more structured routine just solely so you guys can have a so you guys can feel more well rested at nighttime. You guys have the restoration card with gentleness, recharge, and enjoyment. This can be some of you guys taking a salt bath at nighttime to um, recharge yourself. I just saw a bird right there. That's, we're gonna use that for confirmation. Is taking a salt bath at nighttime. If this is a salt scrub, you guys can also make your own. But I like um, to, I don't know. I use like a vanilla. I used to use this vitamin C salt scrub, which works amazing. But I also really, as we're getting into fall time, I've switched my, like my scents up for nighttime so it can match the vibe that I want at night. Because I am a very sensual person that likes to engage in my senses at nighttime. I will take like a very um, like my bath, like you can smell my bath as soon as you open up the door. Like you can smell the bath salts, you can smell the fragrance in the air. And then like I like to use a very like I like to use warm scents at night, so that's a part of me engaging in my senses at night. Um, in my sensual nature at night. So like maybe that's something that would work well for you guys too. Is and I feel like that roots you guys down is to do something at nighttime that you can use as that you will enjoy at nighttime, but it also, that sense of enjoyment at nighttime is also something that makes you feel recharged, as in like, oh, this is replenishing me. And not only are you going to go to sleep to replenish, but you're kind of replenishing yourself before you go to sleep. So this is taking some time to figure that out too. But I feel like some of you guys, well, I feel like for every group, water, it seems like a very big aspect. So making sure you get all of your water in at nighttime. This could be, having a sleepy nighttime tea or whatever. Like I do lemon balm. Um, it's lemon balm and something else. It starts with a V. I can't remember what it is, but I'm getting sleepy now just thinking about it. um, But yeah, this at nighttime, water in some way. If you guys don't like water, maybe a tea, or I don't know, something like that. But making sure you're getting in all your fluids for the day. Nighttime for you guys, I feel like it'd be really important for you guys to make sure you um, pay attention to your dinner, making sure you have a good dinner. I feel like dinner for you guys is like a nice time to get in, invite in your sensuality too. This can be, dancing, singing while you cook, or just really eating, maybe with no distraction for some of you guys, so you can taste your food, taste the different flavors, the texture of your food. The sensuality part is really speaking out for you guys. And I think that's how you renew yourself at nighttime, is to get back to yourself. And that's like inviting in your senses um, can help ground you too, if you are taking the time to actually be aware of them and not just being overstimulated by them. Bottom of the deck, you guys have threshold. Three decks have gotten this so far, or three piles have gotten this so far. Threshold, beginning, leap, and passion. So you guys, that passion part is kind of reminding me of sensuality too. Inviting in your senses, but this is taking that step towards your self care at night, towards yourself at night, towards just you. Towards the things that you want to see from yourself at night, the desired nighttime routine that you would have. Who is it? What is it? What are you doing to get there? Let's do this one first. All right. Um, Dinner for pile number four soul. Dinner for pile number four soul. I heard in my head, don't run. So this is like slowing down. You also have Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Uh, I'm looking at the birds though in this card, and I feel like this is like having an overview of your day. This might be doing some protection, protection, protection. Sorry, I'm just saying words now. Protection. Ah, protecting your energy at the end of the night. Sorry, I was like, what is this about? And this can be protecting your energy, like getting back to your energy, as in like doing that cleansing bath and kind of like letting the day melt away. Um, Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So this is, I feel like, just coming into balance at the end of the day. If this is, actually, I'm gonna leave that up to you. Um, what can you do to help bring yourself into balance at the end of the day? If that is like, I just said, I'm gonna leave it up to you, but here I am trying to input my ideas, of course. Um, like, let's see what puts me in balance at the end of the day. Harmony and balance with myself at the end of the day. I really like cooking myself a nice meal. Like, I get so happy once I finish making a meal and then I taste it, like, and I'm just like, oh, that delayed gratification. That's like, I mean, not too delayed, but it's delayed enough to where like I had to wait until I was done to actually eat it and then enjoy it. Like, that is amazing for me. um Balance at the end of the night for me is like knowing that I drink all my water, drinking my three. I have like this water bottle that I use, filling that 3 times throughout the day, making sure I had all of that, and that puts me into like harmony with myself, because like, or just happiness within myself too. So what gives me balance or makes me feel balanced and harmonized with myself might be different from you, but that's for you to find out. I will leave that one for you guys. A little bit of self inquiry for you guys. What does harmony and balance feel like for you at the end of the night? Um, and then once you find that, commit to it. Allow yourself to get there, and commit to it. Commit to your happiness. Yeah, okay. So at the bottom of the deck, you guys have, you are a part of a team of souls. Call and support star family. So this might be connecting in with your star family at night. Also, just coming back to that meditation, this might be a great time for you guys to start connecting with your soul team, start connecting with your galactic team, your whatever, your ancestors, whoever it is that you want to communicate at night. There are people that want to communicate with you guys clearly at night. And this can also be setting intentions to do astral at night, of course, be protected. Oh, that maybe that's why that protection part came out. So maybe it's like at nighttime, if you guys set out to do astral or lucid dreaming, that this is setting steps of protection before, in your actual nighttime routine, so you have a safe travel while doing so in your dreams. Um, if this is using a crystal for protection, this is speaking verbally for your protection. Um, but there are people that want to meet you in your dreams and also meet you in your meditation at night when you slow down to do so. Is there any other decks that I want to use? Let's look at this grace, or let's look at the sacred geometry deck. Authenticity card fell. Let's see. Pawn number four. Dinner for pawn number four soul. Dinner for pawn number four soul. Freedom. Pawn number three got that one too. The energy of freedom supports our senses of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. I feel like you guys might be my astral projector groups. This is like exploring your dreams. I feel like this is setting you up, setting up a nighttime routine that helps you into your astral space. Sorry, someone texted me. Soul. Dinner for the soul. You guys got the soul. The energy of the soul activates our connection to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms, God or divine. So I feel like really setting time out at nighttime to connect with the higher souls, connect with the higher vibrations, connect with your own soul. That can be through meditation, that can be journaling, that can be um, when you're in yoga and whatever, and you're just focusing on you, focusing on your energy. This is connection, connection to the higher realms. How can you connect to the higher realms if this is um, doing crown chakra work, soul star chakra work, third eye chakra work? How can you connect to the higher realms? How can you find yourself there? But I feel like at nighttime, you guys go there. So this is maybe acknowledging that part before too, but also setting intentions before you go to sleep too about what you want to accomplish in that dream state, in that astral state, in that lucid dream state. Um, is there one more card? That is, no, those are two. Freedom again and tenderness. So those come back. This is two freedom cards right here. So freedom of the soul, letting your full soul, I feel like, explore at nighttime, um, and then this tenderness card again. The energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. I feel like you guys really just need to be so touchy feely, lovey on yourself at nighttime. If this is a body scrub, a nice oil massage, whatever it is, making yourself some nice dinner, and allowing it just to be such a sensual experience for you guys, and not caring about the time. Like the time's going to fly regardless. You might as well make the most of it. Give yourself some good love, care, and affection within that time. It's going to fly regardless. So, um, yeah, I feel like at nighttime, nighttime is your time to shine. Time for your soul to shine. You guys are definitely my little astral projectors, lucid dreamers. You guys go to amazing places while you guys dream. So we can do that for another reading though to see where you guys go while you're asleep. But as of right now, that is about it. So I wish you guys absolute love and light. I hope you guys are feeling free enough to spread your love and light with others. If you like this video, please comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how you're feeling about it. Let me know if it resonated or whatever. If you just want to talk about it, I'm down for it. Let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about before I go. And the answer is no. So yeah, I will catch you guys either in another pile or another video. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye. Peace.